They say every hospital has a memory, a kind of psychic residue of all the life and death that happens within its walls. But on the pediatric ward, we had something more specific. We had the Watcher. It was my first year as a registered nurse, and I was assigned to the night shift on the children's oncology unit. It was a heart-wrenching place, filled with unimaginable bravery and profound sorrow. The unit was laid out in a large square, with the nurses' station in the center and patient rooms lining the outer walls. Room 7, at the far end of the hall, was always a little colder than the others. We all knew it, but we never discussed why. The story was that a young boy named Elias had passed away in there years before my time. He was shy, loved to draw, and was always watching everyone with these big, thoughtful eyes. After he died, strange things started happening. Charts would go missing from room 7 and be found neatly stacked elsewhere. The battery-powered TV remote would be dead, even if we just put in fresh batteries. Most unsettling were the drawings. Children who were too weak or too young to hold a crayon would somehow produce crude, waxy scribbles on their bedside tables, always of a stick figure boy with large circular eyes. One night, I was assigned to a little girl in room 6 right next door. Her name was Chloe, and she was fighting a brutal infection, her immune system shattered by chemo. She was asleep, hooked up to multiple IVs. Around 3 a.m., her heart rate monitor started beeping softly, indicating a slight, steady increase. I checked her vitals. She was stable, just dreaming, perhaps. But the beeping continued to climb, 110, 115, 120. I was about to wake her when she suddenly opened her eyes, not looking at me, but past me, at the doorway to the hall. She wasn't scared. She gave a tiny, weak smile. "Hi," she whispered. I turned. The hallway was empty. "Who are you talking to, sweetie?" "The quiet boy," she said, her voice raspy. "He's sad. He says it's too cold in his room." A chill, far deeper than the room's ambient temperature, locked my spine. I forced a calm smile. "It's just a dream, honey. Try to get some rest." I smoothed her hair and she closed her eyes, her heart rate slowly drifting back to normal. I, on the other hand, was a wreck. I busied myself with paperwork, trying to shake the feeling of being observed. An hour later, I needed supplies from the clean utility room, which was past room 7. As I walked, the air grew noticeably colder. The door to room 7, which was supposed to be kept closed as it was unoccupied, was slightly ajar. And from inside I heard it, the soft, unmistakable sound of a crayon scratching on paper. My breath hitched. Every professional instinct told me to walk away, to rationalize it, but a deeper protective instinct made me push the door open. The room was dark, illuminated only by the city lights filtering through the window. The bed was made sterile and empty, but on the bedside table, right in the center, was a single piece of construction paper. On it, drawn in a red crayon, was a stick figure of a nurse, my distinctive ponytail clearly rendered. And next to her, a small stick figure girl in a bed. And standing in the corner of the drawing was a boy with enormous hollow eyes. Scrawled underneath in a child's clumsy handwriting were the words, "She is sick. I will keep her safe. I never told the day shift. I never told anyone." But Chloe's fever broke that night. Her infection cleared up faster than any of the doctors could explain. Sometimes protection comes from the most unexpected places. And sometimes the memories in a hospital aren't just memories. They're active, lonely residents. I never saw Elias, but I know he's there, watching. Inspired by numerous first-hand accounts from nurses on Reddit communities like r no sleep and r let's not meet, specifically threads detailing cold spots and paranormal activity in pediatric oncology wards. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe. See you on our next After Dark Stories.